Welcome to Beauty and the Biz. Discover how to grow your practice with effective cosmetic patient attraction, conversion, and retention advice from author, speaker, trainer, and cosmetic practice business and marketing coach, Catherine Maley, MBA.
Well, hello and welcome to Beauty and the Biz, where we talk about the business and marketing side of plastic surgery. I'm your host, Catherine Maley, author of Your Aesthetic Practice, What Your Patients Are Saying, and consultant to plastic surgeons to get them more patients and profits. And today we're going to talk about smarketing. Now, I ran across this term smarketing on the internet and it really jumped out at me. Actually, I guess it's used a lot in different industries and with different meanings, but I'm thinking smart marketing is the only way to go in this saturated aesthetic marketplace. It really sums up how to grow your cosmetic revenues. By marketing smart, you save money on advertising since you're not spending as much when you're on target. You also save a ton of time not chasing bad leads or spending time with consumers who are never going to book, or wasting even more time following up with these shaky prospects who are ghosting you. So here's the thing about smarketing. The fundamentals of marketing never change. They are now and will always be market, message, media. So if you address these three areas, you're on the right track. So let's go through each one of them. Market. Who do you want to market to? Now, in the marketing advertising world, rather than being seen as the jack of all trades to all different people, you attract more prospective patients when you're seen as the expert in a particular procedure for a particular group. So once you have their attention and you give them what they want, you can always promote more of your other services later because you've gained their trust. So decide who you want to market to and for which procedure before anything else. So if I asked you, who's your dream cosmetic patient, what would be your answer? So maybe, for example, you want the young breast dog girls, or you want the moms who want to get their pre-baby bodies back, or you want to attract women in their 60s ready for a facelift. Just pick one. This clarity makes the rest of your marketing and advertising efforts so much easier, and you'll get better results because you're focused. That means the marketing bait you're using is going to attract a select group most likely to want that procedure. Please remember, this is not about throwing a net out to the entire world to see how many leads you get. It's about how many of those leads actually gives you money. So be specific. And then there's the message. What do you want to tell this select group? Now, prospective patients are drowning in a massive barrage of marketing content and advertising messages coming at them 24/7. That forces them to shut off their attention to anything that does not affect them at this time. And the opposite is also true. If a mom wants to get her pre-baby body back, she is on high alert for information about that. So she's most likely going to head to the internet to do some research to learn more. So you need to be there with your own unique educational tools explaining that procedure in your own words. But this is where your time is involved, but it's time well spent. Prospective patients want to hear it from you. So that means you write a blog about that procedure. You create a checklist for who's a good candidate. You do a video explaining that procedure. You do a Q&A video addressing common questions while addressing common objections. You even write a report or a guide or a book on that procedure, and then you offer it on the internet for free when they provide you their name, email, and phone number so you're able to follow up. And you calm the prospective patient's fears and help them visualize their future self by showing off great before and after photos of other patients who've gone before them, playing video testimonials on the patient's journey to get back to looking good and feeling great, as well as accumulating excellent online reviews. Now you want to make them an offer they can't refuse. Now, in this competitive arena of cosmetic rejuvenation, the last thing you want or need is patients price shopping you with your competitors. That's why you're focusing on one procedure that turns you into an expert so patients see your value over price. Now, another strategy to stop the price shopping is to offer something different than your competitors. For example, you can design a very specific signature procedure package at a combination price. That way, the patients can't pull it apart and price shop it because it won't be apples to apples. For example, you could put together an enticing mommy makeover package that is transformational, and it includes body and face surgical and non surgical procedures. So, something like Mommy Makeover Transformation Package includes your choice of tummy tuck, breast lift, breast aug, scar gel, garments, 50 units of Botox, 2 syringes of filler, and so on. Now, the last foundation is media. Where are these prospective cosmetic patients? Now, this is where a lot of money is wasted and where Smarketing kicks in. You do not need to spend a fortune to be everywhere and get in front of everyone. You just need to be where this mom who wants to get her pre-body baby back is. So let's say you're spending $2,000 a month on Google AdWords. Audience selection is key and it's vital to spend your money smart. For example, you would want to target females over 30 since they're most likely to have had children, and choose zip codes in and around your surrounding area, but skip the zip codes that you know are not your social economic target. Then add interests that are most likely about this target market based on lifestyle, buying habits, and or home ownership. You also want to target those who visited your Mommy Makeover webpage as well as your current patient list, since they've already indicated they're interested in that procedure and then they're already familiar with you and they're more likely to respond to your messages. And if you advertise on directories, pay extra to have them spotlight you for that particular procedure. Also, check into advertising on mommy blogs, mommy podcasts, mommy YouTube channels, rather than advertise on crazy expensive general TV or radio programs, hoping that moms are watching or listening and would be willing to drive a distance or fly in to see you because those shows target a way bigger, they throw out a way bigger net per se. So I hope you're seeing now how important it is to consider Smarketing so you address the market, the message, and the media needed to attract your preferred patients. Okay, that wraps it up for me, and I hope you got value from this. And if you did, can you please do me a favor and give me a review for Beauty and the Biz? I'd really appreciate it. And then feel free to share this with your colleagues and your staff. And then, of course, if you've got any questions, you can always leave them on my website at catherinemaley.com. Sorry, catherinemaley.com. And then you can always DM me on Instagram at catherinemaley.mba. Thanks so much, and we'll talk again soon.
We hope you found valuable insight on this episode of Beauty and the Biz. For more episodes, tools, and Catherine's free book, visit www.catherinemaley.com. That's www.catherinemaley.com. And be sure to subscribe to get the latest practice building strategies delivered to you. And don't forget to share this Beauty and the Biz podcast with your staff and colleagues.